Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Hunt Ready. Appreciate all the support and appreciate everybody watching. Remember guys, like, comment, subscribe to this video and to my channel. It's greatly appreciated. But we're going to jump into this here. We're going to do a little overview on some dog-proof raccoon traps. So if you guys have seen some of my other videos, you know that I like and have used the Duke DPs for a long time, and I have zero complaints with the Duke DPs. Really good trap, but I think I may have found another trap that for the money might be better. So you guys know I love No BS Lures traps. He makes a phenomenal trap. Every trap that I've used of his has been significantly better than anything on the market that I've used compared to it. And I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be the same situation with the DPs here. So I finally got my hands on some of the No BS Lures DP traps here, and I gotta say these things are pretty dang sweet. Just really like how they're designed. Now they're similar in a lot of ways to Duke, like a lot of ways. Construction wise, I would say the actual construction of the trap and the Duke, this is a Duke DP, it's a brand new one. The construction wise of the trap is the same. Quality wise, everything is so similar. It would be really hard to tell which one's better versus quality, which a lot of traps, you know, you can pick up a trap and know which one's made with good quality materials and craftsmanship versus, you know, the stuff coming from overseas. I'm gonna say in this case, very hard to tell the difference in that part. But what sets it apart is what comes with the No BS traps. So Iron Trail carries these traps, and a dozen of the No BS DPs from Iron Trail is 139 bucks for a dozen. Now a dozen Dukes are gonna run you about 135 bucks. So for $4 more, this is definitely your better value in my opinion, simply because it comes with a staking system. So they come with, it must be No BS Lures' own version of like a wolf fang. So that's what it'll come with. It'll come set up just like this, guys. Plenty of chain and good chain. You got there's 2 swivels in this, same as in your Duke here. It's got 2 swivels. The chain is longer than what you're gonna get on your Dukes, but like I said, it comes with this earth anchor. And then if you weren't gonna run earth anchors, which I normally do not, I run rebar. But if you guys checked out the kit that I worked with Iron Trail on, the Hunt Ready Predator Control Package, I put wolf fangs on the canines just so you could run a driver and you can stake your canines and your dog proofs, same staking methods. So it's one driver and you know, you guys are set. Another thing you could do, you know, honestly, you could take these stakes off of these DPs and put them on your canine sets, you know, reuse them. If you're gonna just use a like a rebar stake on these. So you'll have basically a free set of earth anchors to use on canines. The chain might be a little thin for canine trapping, but for like fox and stuff like that, no issues. I'm sure it'd be fine with coyote too, but anyway, point of that is it comes with an earth anchor, a staking method on there, and if you guys watch some of my other videos, you know, a lot of guys like to cable these off to small trees or posts or stuff like that. I am 100% not a fan of like cable toggling the DPs off to shrubs, bushes, trees, posts. Every pull out of a DP that I've ever had has been toggled off, and since I stopped cabling them off, 0 pullouts. So I highly suggest earth anchoring your DPs, whether it's with rebar or with these pretty kick-ass little earth anchors that come with the No BS stuff. And like all the No BS stuff, it comes with this black coating, and on the canine traps it holds up phenomenal. The real test of it is going to be for these raccoon traps. Those raccoons just tear up the DPs, man. They really do. But some of the other differences here on these No BS ones versus a Duke, you'll see where the chain and you know, the trap stake is on these is different than on the Dukes. Trying to keep you guys so you can see it here. It's really hard with this black trap. But so the chain actually pulls off the center of the trap, and the stake's off to the side of it. Whereas with Duke, you know, they got the post, the trap stake itself coming off the center of the can with a swivel off for your chain. Never been an issue, just a different design. We'll see, you know, we'll see this year. I'm gonna be running some of these right along with my Dukes, so get a really good comparison this trapping season. Another difference here on the dog, it's got that little welded reinforcement up there. I don't know how well you can see that, but you see that on top of the dog there. And then, so that's where your contact with your spring is. So it just gives you that little extra, right there where your dog meets the spring. But spring tension wise, they both, I would say, pretty equal, maybe a little more favorable on the DPs. It seems like it takes a little bit more grip strength to set this trap versus those Dukes. That's a brand new Duke, brand new No BS, so the springs are, you know, equally new. You know, that's not a 10-year-old Duke or something. And then another difference here, the triggers are the same. They're pull-only DPs, which I love. I'm not a fan of push-pulls. On this trigger here inside, you're not going to be able to see it, but there is a like a piece of rubber on the trigger in there to give that raccoon something to grab onto, something soft, squishy. You know, they'll be more inclined to grab onto that versus a piece of steel, at least in my mind anyway. But that's the main, that's the only differences. Like I said, quality of construction wise, I've always been a fan of these Dukes. I've never, I'm gonna knock on some wood here, never had an issue with a Duke dog proof. Just a phenomenal trap, and all you could really ask for. Same thing's gonna be with these No BS. Construction wise, top notch. You know, just the little extra add-ons, I think, is what makes this a better value for your money. So, you guys watch this year here. Gonna start doing a little bit of trap prep and showing you, what you need to do to get these traps ready on these dog proofs, especially these No BS. I mean, they come with the staking system. Really, all you need to do, and I haven't done it on this one yet, but is put a trap tag on it. And I like to put my tags on this first swivel down here, or on the chain. Sometimes I'll wrap them around the chain, but I like to either wrap them on the swivel like you see there, or roll them around the chain like on this one. Seems to hold up better than, like, wiring it onto it or something. And check with your state regulations on that, if that's legal for you guys to roll your trap tag around something. Illinois it is, and actually it's suggested through the DNR to do that. So that'll save your trap tags, so you're not always having to replace trap tags by rolling it around a link or rolling it around a swivel. A little harder for them to tear it off and chew it off and just have it break off or what have you. But so yeah, we'll go through and you'll see these throughout the year. I'll do a good video. I'm gonna do kind of a whole series on that Hunt Ready Predator Control Kit, but you'll see these dog proofs in action, and I'll be running them right with the Dukes. You get a really good comparison on that. But if you are looking to pick up some dog proofs, guys, like I said, Luke has them in stock there at Iron Trail, and he has them for a very good price. Very good price. So check out Iron Trail Trapline Supply. Get you some No BS DPs in, guys. You'll definitely be happy with them. You won't regret your purchase, and no doubt in my mind that these will last just as many years, probably more, hopefully more than the Dukes. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this coating holds up on these. The powder coated Dukes, actually, that holds up pretty good too. I've been happy with these powder coated Dukes as far as that holding up. And the biggest thing is the springs. The springs on these are also coated with some kind of a coating, so it's not just bare steel on the springs, and that'll help keep these springs lasting a long time too. Some of the earlier Dukes that I have, those springs aren't coated, and you can tell they're just getting rusty. I mean, they still work, but definitely these coated springs are a big improvement on them. Anyway, No BS Lures. Check out their DP line, and you guys will not be disappointed. Check out Iron Trail Trapline Supply for your orders, and guaranteed gonna be the best price you can get, and just an all-around great company to do business with. So appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for a good series on some raccoon trapping this year, and appreciate all your support. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment. We'll see you guys on the next one.